I'm done. I am absolutely done with this football club. I'm not an Arsenal supporter anymore after today because we have completely thrown away the Premier League title and we've given Man City the opportunity to go level with us on points. And the game was, I'm not even going to lie, the game was a brilliant game. We had chances, we created opportunities, but it was just our average play was so lacking in quality. It's like we have players who can't even fucking control the ball playing on our team, bro. How are you a professional footballer and it looks like you've never played football before? I think some blame has to fall on Arteta because why on earth he's bringing on Martinelli for Madueke at halftime? I get Madueke wasn't having the best of games, but he sure as hell is more useful than that absolute donut Martinelli. I've said it countless times this season. He is not Brazilian. He's faked his passport. He's from Tunisia. He's from Panama. He's from fucking Ecuador, bro. And speaking of Ecuador, yeah, Hincapié, this guy moves like he's a fucking double-decker bus, bro. He's turning at like 0.3 miles an hour, bro, and he runs so slow as well. You're trying to tell me these guys have Rico Lewis as their left back, who was ripping our players, yeah, and we've got Hincapié. It's not fair. I've been saying for a while, the teams are not fair, bro, because we've got guys like, you know, Havertz and Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard in our attack, and they've got fucking Cherki, Doku, Semenyo, Haaland in their attack. I mean, it's really not fair. The only absolute fraud on Man City's team that I can think of, yeah, was Semenyo today. This guy was looking like prime KSI in the charity match yesterday, bro. I don't know what was wrong with him. Like I said, we had our moments in the game. We had good chances, but the overall quality of the play was so lacking that I can't believe I was watching a team that is currently sat first in the Premier League. It's beyond me how terrible this team is at playing general football. I think the only players from our team that can hold their heads high after today, Havertz, Odegaard and Eze. Other than that, yeah, everyone did not turn up. I mean, Saliba and Gabriel, they did play well. I think Mosquera was decent. Hincapié defensively was good, but attacking, he just does not offer us enough at all. But that donkey, Madueke, if I ever see this guy talking about lining people up ever again, yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. But we somehow managed to mix shit with diarrhea, bro, because we bought on Martinelli at halftime, and genuinely, in my opinion, that second goal is his fault. There's no reason for him to not be marking Nick O'Reilly there. I mean, they got out of our press a couple times that exact way. So I don't know why Martinelli wouldn't just follow Nick O'Reilly. Let them play to their centre back. Let them hoof the ball up and we'll win it and we'll pick up the second ball. But instead, he's marking the centre back for no reason, yeah. And Donnarumma just throws it to Nick O'Reilly and bang, they're on the counter attack and they score. I mean, our goal was arguably one of the shittest goals I've ever seen of all time. Was I complaining in the moment? No. It was good. Havertz working hard, pressing Donnarumma. That's the thing about Donnarumma. He's prone to mistakes. But speaking of mistakes, David Raya, yeah, within the first 3 minutes of the game, he was, like I said, these Spanish players on our team, when they see Pep, they lose all composure. Zubimendi, Raya, all these man, yeah, they see Pep on the sideline and they lose their composure. Because tell me how Raya has nearly lost the ball like that in the first 3 minutes. I mean, and their first goal is a wonder goal. Cherki, I've been saying it. I mean, as much as he plays for Man City and I hate Man City, he's an unbelievable footballer. In my opinion, the best player in the league right now. He's the difference maker. And that, like I said, we ain't got a player like that. We haven't got a player to get us out of a rough spot. Eze looked like he could be that guy today, and he got very close hitting the post. But Cherki is just on a different level. And that, like I said, is the difference between a title-winning team and a team that doesn't win the title. It's those little stars, the players that will do something that nobody expects them to do. And we ain't really got players like that in our team at all. Someone like that used to be Odegaard, but Odegaard's a lot more reserved now. Like I said, Eze looked like he could have been that. Our wingers will never ever be that. Never. Like, I genuinely think I would rather have a steaming pile of shit on the left wing than Martinelli or Trossard. I'm convinced that Man City today, their defenders are probably more lethal in the attack than our wingers, bro. Genuinely. And if I ever see Gyökeres touching that starting lineup again, yeah, I'm gonna lose it, because I'd rather have Havertz with one leg and one arm over Gyökeres with both. But yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, people are saying it's over. It's not really over, is it? I mean, City still have to win at Burnley, and then we're neck and neck, and then the real sprint to the finish begins. But I'm just looking back at so many moments in the season where we've shot ourselves in the foot. The game at Villa, that last little moment where we can't get the ball away. The game at Nottingham Forest where Martinelli's missing a fucking open goal as a professional footballer. The game at Wolves where we're conceding in the last minute. The game at Sunderland where we also concede in the last minutes. All these silly mistakes that have compiled up and they've come back to buy us. And I don't really understand how Man City have caught us, because the last time I remember, these guys were about 15 points behind and we were chilling. But hey, that's Arsenal for you, man. Look, like I said, I'm done with them. I'm done with Arsenal. Arteta, my dog. I don't know what, sometimes I feel bad for Arteta, because what's he meant to do when he sees players on his team not even able to trap a ball? And Pep's got guys that are the most technically sound players I've ever seen. So sometimes Arteta, he gets too much blame. I do think there's positives to take away from this performance though. I think it's a real sign that we actually turned up today and tried to attack City. But I think it's also a more worrying sign that the fact that we tried to play with them properly, didn't sit back, and it just looked like we couldn't. It just looked like we didn't have the quality to do so. When in previous seasons, we haven't tried to play against them, and we've arguably had more quality in our team in those times. So you could say Arteta is maturing as a manager, but we're past the point of maturing as a manager. I mean, it's now. It was today. Today was the game where he had to show that he is here and he's establishing himself as a top coach. And as much as he tried and as much as the team tried, it's a bitter pill to swallow when it just looks like we don't have the quality to get over the line. And it breaks my heart to say that, but it's the honest truth. And sometimes, and at some points in this game, I was watching us and I was genuinely bamboozled at the fact that we are top of the league, because the way we were playing today was not that of a top quality team or a team that's top of the league. If anything, City look like they are top of the league, and that's sort of what's the problem with us. We resign ourselves to this second sort of position. It's a mentality thing. If we lose to Bournemouth and we turn up and we play football here today, then who cares? Because we're showing ourselves, yeah, look, we're here. We still think we're the top dogs. But to play the way we played, just so lacking in quality, so wasteful. I mean, Havertz, fucking hell. Like, I thought he was good today, but some of the chances this guy missed, yeah, are genuinely ridiculous. And he's like a crazy domino effect, yeah. If Havertz, for that offside, yeah, where he's through on goal and he does the shittest first touch I've ever seen, if Havertz at least has a shot on goal, or even if he misses or if he scores, the ball's out of play, gives us time to set up. But because he just loses it, Donnarumma can play quickly and bang, they get the ball up, Cherky, bang, goal. Bro, it's beyond me how we still have two strikers that are just low-key awful, because he missed a huge chance in the second half as well. But like I said, I do think he did perform well, so I'm not really going to give him too much stick. I think our midfield's just missing. Zubimendi and Rice, they didn't look like they wanted to get on it today, and that's why I guess you could say we were forcing ourselves to go long. I mean, one thing I've noticed about Rice is he cannot play on a half turn. I mean, which is a big issue, because you can't have a midfielder in a title winning team that can't play on a half turn. And I don't know how I've not noticed this about Rice so much sooner, but he never plays on a half turn. Zubimendi, I think that this flaw of Rice's game is being more amplified because Zubimendi has all of a sudden lost the ability to play football, and he now plays like he's a set 3 PE, or not even set 3, set 4 PE, bro. That shit don't even exist. That's why all that SCN man play football, bro. And for my last run, yeah, Martinelli. If I ever see this guy on the pitch for Arsenal ever again, everything in my house is getting destroyed. Because the fact that this guy's a professional footballer is beyond me. He's so dope, he's so stupid, he's just trash. Like, he's just shit. Like, he's just not good at anything. You can't even say he's athletic, because he's not even our most athletic attacker, bro. He's just shit. There's not one thing he's good at. He's the definition of the meme. What does he even do? Because he came on, yeah, loses the ball stupidly and they're on the break the first time. And then the second time from the corner, he just gives the ball to Kusanov. The first 2 times he was involved, yeah, he loses the ball. If I was Arteta, yeah, and I'm seeing a player play like that, I'm hooking him after 15 minutes, and I've got absolutely no sympathy for him at all. But yeah, where do we go from here? I don't really know. We just need to pray that Burnley can do a job for us, but it's looking a bit ropey. Arsenal, I mean, we still need to win every game we've got, and if we play the way we've been playing, if we play the way we played today, I think we can do that, but we're just so inconsistent that it's impossible to predict how we're gonna play in every game. And we just gotta hope that Man City drop points and we continue winning, and that's all we can do, because now we've put it back in City's hands when we had so many opportunities to even bring it out of City's hands and just make us sort of the controllers of our own fate. But we've given City the opportunity back into the title race, and now we're gonna have to pay for that. Yeah, but that's all I got time for today. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs up. Anyway, I don't really care, because I'm suffering right now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying to hit 1K very soon, so if you guys can help me do that, it would be very much appreciated. But other than that, I love you guys all. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.